Hello, I'm Gary from thetalkies.co.uk and I'm here with Teresa from TBC Marketing.
Hello.
To talk about networking and word of mouth marketing. So, hello Teresa.
Hello Gary.
Can you just explain to us about your company?
Certainly, I have a marketing communications and PR business, and I offer practical solutions to marketing challenges, whatever they may be.
Awesome. What is your unique selling point?
I think my unique selling point is my common touch, I was going to say, actually, common sense and down-to-earth approach. I don't talk to anybody in a language that they're not going to understand, and I'm not going to talk and come up with big scenarios that maybe aren't practical or aren't workable, and I will always work on return on investment. If you pay me more than what I bring your business back, I'm not very good at my job and therefore I wouldn't get any business, and I think that view is my unique selling point.
Okay. What has been your most successful time on marketing?
I'd like to think every job I did was successful. That isn't always the case for many different reasons, but the most successful was a country house that I've worked with very recently, and I worked with them for a 6-month, fairly intense project, and I increased their business turnover by £100,000 within that 6-month period. By the end of the 6-month period, the business had increased by £100,000, and they were obviously absolutely thrilled with that because it cost them a fraction of that cost to actually employ me to do it. So it's really good.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
What has been your least successful time on marketing?
I know, I should say I haven't, none of them are not successful, but that isn't the case. I think the least successful project I've ever taken on was somebody asked me to help with them launch their business, which I did do. Unfortunately, they didn't listen to me. They didn't actually put anything in the time schedules that I'd planned. They didn't follow up any of the advice I gave them. And needless to say, it didn't go very well at all. And it was very frustrating for me as a marketeer, and I did everything I could. I even put a member of staff in there on their launch day. They had a launch event, and it still didn't work because they totally thought they knew better. So it was very difficult, but that I would say was the least successful thing I've done, unfortunately.
What are some of the significant issues in the marketing industry?
Budget. Budget's always going to be an issue with marketing. Not everybody will see that marketing, when there's a downturn in the economy as there is now, or even a recession, people will automatically pull back on their marketing budget. But what they should do is actually increase their marketing budget, because it's proven that if you do that within a recession, at the end of it, you will come out stronger than before. What will happen is that you will take some of the market from your competitors that have actually pulled back on their budgets. So you increase yours, you take the market share, and when this is over, your business is stronger than it ever was.
Are there any tips that you could give our viewers about marketing?
Yeah, certainly. I mean, especially just saying about having the budget challenges, it means I have to be more creative as well in what I produce or what I suggest to people, and I think using far more cost-effective methods works really well. One of them is networking and word-of-mouth marketing. A lot of businesses will know that there's a need to network and know that they've heard of this word-of-mouth marketing, but not really sure what it is or how to do it effectively. I have something where I think that there are 5 points to this, and I'll just run through them if that's okay with you. When you network, you need to make sure what a lot of people will do. They'll be invited to a networking event, and they'll ask one of their friends or one of their business buddies if they're going, and they'll say, "Oh great, we'll go together." They walk in the room, they may see a few people they know and chat to them, but they spend most of the night with their friend or with their colleague, leave the event and then say, "Well, that wasn't very good, was it?" No, it wasn't for them, because they didn't put anything into it. And very simply, all you need to do is, there are 5 things, and I say the first thing that you have to think about is time. If you go in there, if you go into any network event, you have to put time into this. And you are not going to get business from going to one network event and meeting somebody once and coming away with business. It can happen, but it's unlikely. So you have to put time in many ways, as in time to go and speak to people, time to continue going to these networking events and build on the relationships that you make. But the second, that within that time then, is knowledge, and the knowledge means that you have to let people know what you do about within your business, and you also have to ask people what they do. And if everybody does the same thing and everybody's asking people what they do, everybody's asking you what you do, if you're with me. So you have to let people know what you do within your business, and you have to find out what other people do in theirs, and be genuinely interested, and then that will really help. Doing that, sort of spending time building up the knowledge of your business, of people knowing about your business, finding out about other people's business, creates relationships. Those relationships then grow, and then a trust issue comes in, and you begin to trust each other. And when you trust each other, that's when you will begin to refer business. Because my clients, I know I do this all the time, my clients to me are very precious. Every one of them, I want the best for them, and I would never refer a business to them if I didn't know the other business and didn't trust the other business. And therefore that's why that worked, and it will happen, and if everybody looks that way, it will definitely succeed. That's it.
Awesome. And what do you personally see in the future of marketing?
It's difficult because marketing is a very dynamic industry, as most industries are, but I think viral marketing is taking off in such a big way, especially with the economy as it is. It's a very, very cost-effective way of marketing. It's very, very effective. Technology is just increasing all the time, and I think it's absolutely fantastic. And viral marketing, if you're not doing it, get involved.
Okay, well thank you very much for joining us today.
Thank you for inviting me.
I'm Gary from talkies.co.uk. Thanks for watching.
Okay.